You're friendly, unabashed cup cutter. I slice through the turf like warm butter, planting dreams in the grass, one putt under. You're friendly, unabashed cup cutter.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, your friendly unabashed cup cutter. If you're new to the podcast, you know there are a few things that I like to do. One, I like to have a weekly episode where we talk about golf with my guys. Two, I like to give like greenskeepers insights, because as you guys know, it's not your friendly unabashed cup cutter for nothing. I am a cup cutter at Tampa Palms. The third thing that I like to do is travel all over Tampa and beyond and have conversations, right? I like to have conversations with club fitters, superintendents, cart girls, you name it. I just want to talk to everybody because you guys know I'll talk to a squirrel if it'll talk back to me. Here I am, though, now, all the way up in Inverness, right? I don't even know where the hell I am. I drove all the way up here north of Tampa to check out this place here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at Zen Woods with Sean
Kelly.
That you are the general manager?
Chief Golf Officer.
Chief Golf Officer here at Zen Woods in Inverness, Florida. Brother, thanks for wanting to be on the podcast, man.
Nice to meet you.
Brother, absolutely. We've already been talking for a good hour plus.
Yeah.
I mean, all said and done.
We didn't hit record.
No, that's the beauty part of this podcast. That's why I know it's going to be a great conversation because we've just been shooting this shit, man.
Yeah.
So again, I'm saying it one more time. Thank you very much for wanting to be on the podcast. Thanks for allowing me to come up here. You show me the place. I'm excited. Folks, I am excited to bring my boys out here, my guys. Dude, when I took the turn in here, I even did a lap in the parking lot in this, just like, look at them carts. Oh, shit, look at the TopTracer. It looks legit, buddy.
Yeah, I thought you were lost. I'm not gonna lie.
I fucking love it. Who's this hippie in there driving a Volkswagen? But Sean, man, again, thanks again, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Dude, absolutely. It was worth the
quite the
drive.
trip.
It's funny. So, folks that know I drive this Volkswagen almost every day. If I took the highway, maybe about an hour. Just because of the winds we're getting here in Florida right now, dude, it is crazy. And me being on the highway in this with, semi-trucks driving by, it took me almost 2 hours to get here today.
Yeah, it's wild because I actually call it Windverness.
Windverness.
Yeah, because
I like that.
For whatever reason, it's always windy here.
Oh, really?
It can be anything from a 1-club wind to a 2-club wind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it depends on what tees you play, but the wind's always a factor.
Awesome, man. We are most definitely getting to this golf course and everything, and I want to check out the restaurant, I'll take some footage and video over there of TopTracer, because you guys have a really nice setup here. And like I said, folks, the fact that I'm willing to come back here to bring my guys, play some night golf, which I can't wait to talk about it, man, because I came here today just because, it's quiet. I get just you and I in here. You and I are about to have a quickie in here. I don't know if you saw on the podcast, your fuck quickie, 5 quick questions. But no, dude, I'm really excited to come back up to this area to check you guys out, man.
Yeah.
I know my guys and I are going to have a blast, bro.
Everybody does.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So Sean Kelly, before we talk about Zen Woods, let's talk about Sean.
All right, let's do it.
Brother, where you from?
Originally from Long Island. I moved down here in high school. Grew up in Trinity, Newport Richey area.
Okay.
In my 20s, I moved to St. Pete. And saw one episode of Yellowstone, moved to Brooksville, and ended up in Inverness. I don't know how.
No shit.
Yeah.
You wanted to be a cowboy? You wanted to be out?
Something like that, yeah. Shawnee Dutton.
So you instead of the beaches in Newport Richey and the beaches in St. Pete, you're like, screw it.
There's not many beaches in Newport Richey.
Oh, no, not true. No, you're very true. No, you're right. You're right. I'm thinking more like Fred Howard area and everything.
No, we spent a lot of days out there.
Yeah.
Fred Howard.
Wow, that is awesome though, man. So you found your way all the way out here.
Yeah. Never thought that would be the case, but here we are.
Do you miss it? Do you miss the beach area at all? Or the Tampa area?
Life takes you where you're meant to go, That's the way
I can't, dude, I can't agree with you more.
Yeah.
Dude, I cannot agree with you more, man. I mean, here I am down in Florida. I never thought I'd be in Florida. I'm never leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found my place.
I mean, when I moved down here, I was a little nervous about it, but when I got here, I was like, I'm never going back. So,
and how old were you then when you said you first moved down?
16. Yeah.
No shit.
Middle of high school.
You guys moved down here and then, Wow, man. Yeah, it's I couldn't imagine either. I think I told you earlier. I'm pretty sure I did tell you earlier. My wife and I are originally from Maine. That's where we call home, just because that's where my dad and her dad was stationed at Brunswick, Naval Air Station. And when we retired, we said we're never going back. I don't want that cold weather anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's no fun.
Maine's even colder.
Bro, And I was even stationed in North Dakota, and that's even colder.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We're done with the whole cold weather thing. Yet here we are. You're wearing long johns and pants and shit like that.
I see that.
Dude, I'm true.
Weather.
I'm true that. I'm still wearing shorts and flip flops, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's a little chilly out there today.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I spent all day outside, so I was a little chilly when I got here.
No, I'm sure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Well, again, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Some things that you do here as the
Chief Golf Officer.
Chief Golf Officer.
I made that
like
up, by
that.
the way.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Bro, that's the shit.
Yeah. Everybody always talks shit, but whatever.
You're the chief golf. Well, who else is it going to be? It's you.
I mean, I saw the Red Sox GM was the chief baseball officer. I was like, all right. So I made it the chief golf officer.
I like it, man.
Yeah.
I think it's legit.
It's on my
Is that
my
your
business card, and then I actually spelled it wrong the first time and printed them. So I just hand those out because people like look at it, they're like, look at this idiot. And they take a picture of it, so it's like marketing. You know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's something that Cargo says. Louis DeCruz will talk to you about. He's like kind of like my business side of the podcast. And he's just what does he say? He says any publicity is good publicity.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's good or bad.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
You know what I'm
haters drive the algorithm, so
Yeah.
bring it on.
Brother, AI, bro. I tell you what, man. I tell you what. So, Sean, what got you into golf?
Started golfing during COVID.
No shit, man.
Just like any other guy, I needed a place to go hang out with my friends and drink beer. And every restaurant and bar was closed, so the golf course it was.
No shit.
So we started playing, and I'm really, really, really hyper competitive. Played sports my whole life, and I was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna suck at this.
Yeah.
So I probably logged more rounds that year than most people do in 5 years in 1 year. So like people say like because I was already shooting like low 80s after like a year and a half. And everybody was like, man, that's kind of crazy. I was like, yeah, but at the end of the day, I logged about like 150 rounds in a year and a half. So
damn,
I was out there quite a bit. Yeah,
wow.
Putting the work in. Never on the driving range, though.
Yeah.
Not a big range guy. Well, now I am, actually. But
now you are by trade, yeah.
Yeah.
No shit. So what sports did you play before golf then?
I was a basketball player my whole life.
No
Played
shit.
baseball growing up, but
Okay.
mainly basketball.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
Do you still play now at all or no?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Oh, no shit. Oh, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I can't give it up.
Wow. Well, that's good, man. It's funny that you say that, like, a lot of guys and gals, when they get older, they just stop doing that stuff. Pick up games or whatever. But no, that's good shit, man.
No, I'm an athlete through and through.
Oh, that's good shit, man. Oh, that's awesome. All right, man. So you've been playing since the pandemic. So what was your first set of clubs? Because I want to talk about that. We talked about it a little bit earlier.
So first time I showed up to a golf course,
Yep.
there was one set of clubs, 2 guys, and it was my friends' clubs.
Yeah.
So then I went out and I actually got an old set of DCIs, and I thought, I just got to title this set like I'm set. Like, They were so old, and they had graphite shafts. I'm pretty sure they were for a senior, but like I played.
You didn't know any better.
I played them for a year and a half, and everybody was like, "You need to get new clubs. You'll get more yards." And I was like, "Do I? Because I'm beating you right now." So, at the end of the day, like. I remember the first day I shot a 78. It was the first time I broke 80. And I was like, all right, I guess now I can go get new clubs. So I went and got new clubs. And it didn't make any difference at all. A couple more yards here and there, but like...
You shot a 78.
With clubs from like 2003.
No shit, bro.
Yeah,
and witnesses.
Oh, yeah.
No shit, dude. Wow, that's impressive. I'm jealous, man.
Listen, it's not about how, it's about how many,
Tracking. No, I'm tracking. So what was that story that you told me about the whole Goodwill thing? Because we were looking at my clubs. I got an old Palmer 64 wedge that I bought for $3 from Goodwill.
Yeah, so I started going to Goodwill, just looking at clubs, trying to grab new things, and I found a really nice putter one day, and it was $2, and I was like, man, what the hell? Like, how's this even possible? Because I did the whole Gary V thing, took a picture, put it on eBay, checked it out, how much it would cost, and everything was $2, and then they were going for like $40-50. Even the Persimmon clubs were going for like $80 online. I was like,
wow,
this is wild. So I just started thrifting clubs, and that's kind of how I got obsessed with it. It's also how I learned a lot about golf, because I started Googling clubs, really looking into like what clubs were played in what era and who was hitting what, and like I'm kind of a nerd like that, where like I really dive into things, and when I'm into something, I'll become obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So that's how this all transpired, and here we are,
man. No shit. The fact that this all started in 2020.
Yeah.
Was when you really picked up your first club.
Yeah, I mean, I had gone to the driving range, TopGolf.
Yeah. But you didn't actually play. Like,
no.
You didn't buy a shirt or clothes yet.
Funny story though, I actually was a big golf shirt guy before I was
I
was a golfer.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, everywhere I went, I was wearing a golf shirt, but I never played golf. But
so you always had to have like a Ping or a Callaway or Titleist, like looked the part and just never
I was
played
wearing
it.
Greg Norman before I knew who he was.
Oh, that's funny. He's got great shit.
Yeah.
I mean, in a previous episode, I didn't realize that we were playing at Holt in the 18 at Temple Palms, and Cargo called me. I looked like a cheap glass of wine because I was all wearing Greg Norman. It was like purple and burgundy and shit. It's a fucking sexy outfit. No, that's good shit, man. But at least now the fact that all the shirts that you bought now you can use out here.
Yeah. For sure. And I wear them out. Like, you know, because I play in the sun.
How many shirts do you got? Oh, man. Because I bet I might beat you, maybe. And this has been documented. It's actually in a previous episode.
I would say I'm close to like 120 shirts. Yeah.
Fuck. Never mind.
And I don't throw any away. Because they all have memories and rounds that I've logged, you know?
But you're not married, right?
No.
That's why. Okay, so here's my little add to that. I'm very impressed. I'm not allowed to buy a new golf shirt unless I donate a golf shirt.
Yeah, I get that.
I have 32 shirts, I think, or 31 golf shirts. And I was always trying to wear them, you know, not repetitively. Like you don't want to see me wearing the same shirt, but then I get my favorites. So then my wife said, okay, you can only have up to 30 shirts. If you want a new shirt, you got to donate one.
That's funny.
Yeah. So now I can understand why you got.
I definitely understand that though.
Yeah.
Because the closet is full.
Okay, so if you have you've got all these shirts. Tell me you got shoes, belts, hats to match.
You know, I don't switch golf shoes very often.
Okay.
Because I like to wear what I like, you know, and if it fits and it's comfortable.
Even if the colors clash. I'm a colors guy, so.
Dude. Well, I usually just buy neutral colors, but.
Okay. That's my
when
problem.
I get rained on, and they get soaked, and then they stink, that's when they go in the trash.
Okay. No problem with that.
It's got to be an act of God for me to get rid of my golf shoes.
So I think that's where then I just had a revelation. I don't know if it's the gummy talking or whatever, but the fact that's why I have so many shoes and shorts and shirts and hats is because all of my shit's colorful.
Yeah.
So I can't have blue shoes with a pink shirt.
Yeah, no, neutral colors. I like black shoes.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, you're wearing them now.
Yeah.
Good shit, man. All right, brother. So before we get into this, I'm getting ready to it. Like I said earlier, I like to have a quickie. I like to have a quickie with everybody. It's called Your Fuck Quickie, 5 Quick Questions. Again, your friendly, unabashed cup cutter for those that are a little, you know, what do I want to call it? Sensitive. So, you ready to have a quickie?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
How many practice swings?
1.
Music or no music?
Depends on the day. But for the most part, I'm down with the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your favorite shot or club?
Shit, that's a tough one. So, are we talking in terms of like the ones that...
Your favorite shot or club?
All right, so I used to suck at golf, like I said. So my favorite shot is when you're like, you slice a drive or you pull a drive, hook a drive, you're in the trees, you got no shot, and you just got to engineer a shot. Like, just
that's your favorite shot.
Up. And you think it, see it, and then do it, and pull it off. And like, I would say like, for the most part, like 75% of the time, like, because I always tell new golfers, like, don't move your ball out to the fairway, play it from the bullshit, because you're going to get good at that. And then when you're good and you're in that spot, you're going to know.
No, true. Very true.
So like 4-iron, back of the stance, hit a little stinger under 2 trees.
Okay.
Flights up near the green.
Little magician over here.
Rolls back towards the cup. I mean, those are the ones.
Those are your favorite shot.
Those are the ones you remember. Like everybody,
very true.
Everybody, you know, can hit a 120-yard wedge.
Very true.
But the guys that can pull that shot off.
I'll add something to add to that. Putting. Do you like to read the green thoroughly, or do you just go up to hit it?
So I don't try to overread it.
Okay.
But I definitely read every putt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because my putting used to suck. Like, bad.
No shit.
Even when I was a good golfer, like, I realized, like, if I was going to get good at golf, like real good, I needed to get my putting under control. So
makes sense.
Yeah. So I switched putters.
Yep.
And then, you know, I went out there and really started to like see how pros read the green.
Gotcha.
And what they think about their thoughts on the green.
Okay. I like that. I saw that the other day at Valspar. Real quick, last question then. Driver or passenger?
Driver.
Like being in control?
Oh yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. I mean, you can be the big spoon when we drive. That's fine. When we go out there and go golfing.
Anybody who knows me knows that.
So two other things. And hold on a second here. What's up, gentlemen? You guys can come on by. We're gonna watch you. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, your friendly and our best cup cutter podcast. We have two guys that are about to tee off. Gentlemen, I'm doing a podcast here. Here's my business card. For real. I'm actually talking to the chief golf officer, Sean. I literally travel all over Tampa, Orlando, beyond, whatever, and have conversations with guys like him. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Is this your first time out here?
Yes, it is.
Oh, awesome.
Love it.
Good.
Welcome.
This is fresh. Let's no judging.
Please don't judge our shots.
Oh, not at all. No, this is good shit.
This is the place for it.
This is awesome.
See, they got a surf side. Love it.
Yeah.
They got the right balls for the part.
Yeah, I love it.
That's why we keep that 15 pack.
Oh, I like that.
You're gonna need them out here.
Oh, so you guys have balls out here too and everything from the.
Oh yeah, we got a whole pro shop.
So real quick, folks. So here we are again at Zen Woods up in Inverness, at the par 3 course here with Sean Kelly, and we're like commentators, brother.
Yeah.
All right, so we got these guys up here. That's like his 4th practice swing.
Yeah, we got to work on that.
No, I don't think he can hear us, but it's okay.
He's actually holding off because he doesn't want to kill these people on the left, which is good. I appreciate that.
Oh, okay.
From a liability standpoint.
What's the yardage about from right here?
With this wind right now, it's probably playing about 130 uphill.
130 uphill.
There's 0% chance he hits the green, but maybe everybody gets lucky twice.
Yep, yep.
Oh, thank God he waited.
All right, plays like me.
You did it just beautifully, sir.
Oh, yeah.
It's not about how.
Trust me, we don't judge.
I hit a 5-iron 50 yards.
No, that's totally.
You can get up and down for par from there.
Absolutely. That's the goal.
He's got a
Oh,
swing.
this is good stuff. Yep, I like it. Yep, yep, I like it. Let's go.
Oh, clean but left. No wind.
If it goes in the hole, giving him a lifetime
Left,
membership. That's not the miss,
Yep.
by the way.
Wow.
Good luck, fellas.
Have a good one, gentlemen.
Enjoy yourself out there.
Hey, you guys said I've never played here before? No. Would you guys mind having a post, depending on how long you guys are on the podcast?
I'll do it.
Awesome. Beautiful. All right, gentlemen. Well, there it is. That's it. Your hospitality at your finest. I mean, dude, you were, you have guys coming out here that have never played here before.
All the time.
No shit, bro.
I see more new people than I see repeat customers.
Wow.
And it's not because they don't want to come back. It's just because they're coming from all over the place now.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like everywhere.
Wow. All right,
We had someone here from Ohio the other night.
No shit, dude.
They flew down just to play this course.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Saw us on TikTok.
No shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
I mean, it's awesome.
No, that is
Every
really
time
is.
I hear that story, like someone coming from like distance to come here, it's like, that's amazing.
Wow.
You know, because it's like,
especially in this little town.
that's what we designed it for. It's
Yeah.
for people, for everybody who wants to come here.
So let's get into it then, brother. Let's get into Zen Woods. How did this place come about? Like, what was the idea? Who was the brainchild? If you can share any of that type of stuff.
Oh, for sure. No. So one day I got a call from a friend of a friend, and I became known as the golf guy because I told you I logged so many golf rounds and I used to post on Instagram. And so somebody gave my number to the owner who had just bought this place.
Okay.
It was a 9-hole executive course, and it was in less than stellar shape. Hardly a blade of grass on most of the property. So I showed up here one day, no expectations, just like, oh, this is cool. I'll go meet these people and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And we walked the entire course, all the way around. And I was like, they were like, hey, we just bought this place. I said, why? Like, why did you get this place? This is gonna need a lot of work. And we started talking about ideas, and they had talked about like synthetic and how they maybe were thinking about doing the green synthetic. And crazy story. I did not ever think that I'd be in this position, but do you remember when the Powerball was like 1.4 billion a couple years ago?
Yeah.
So like I was on a like a rabbit hole one night, and I was like, okay, if I had this money, what would I do with my backyard? I would design a par 3 synthetic turf. I'd have replica holes. So like in a weird way, like I was so prepared for this meeting that like I just started telling him about all like my ideas, and he was like, hey, you're hired, like that on the spot. So
what were you doing before that?
I was an entrepreneur. I owned a couple bread routes and Debbie routes.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. I know that world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that world very well.
I was in the grocery business for many, many years.
Yep, gotcha.
And so I never thought I'd work on a golf course, but I fell in love with golf, so it kind of worked out. And when I came back for our second meeting, I met the guy who was doing the synthetic turf, and we hit it off. And like the way that it all just came together was like you couldn't have planned it any better. Like the right guys in the right place at the right time. But if you had told me that it would turn into what it is today, I mean, I would have been like, yeah, you're crazy. But it really all worked out.
Wow. So you had a vision back when the Powerball was at its highest. What would I do with this money?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny you say that because my wife and I kind of do that type of stuff too. We actually have a list of who we would help out.
Everything from like, because I'm a nerd, like I told you, bro. And like, everything from like how much would land cost to how much the turf would cost.
Oh, you were prepared.
Yeah, all on like ChatGPT, you know, like
hey, it doesn't matter.
Tell me like how much this would cost.
Yeah.
You know, and then I had like all the ideas of, you know, the holes, like what holes I would build.
Yep.
And we were standing right over there on hole number 2, and it was an old tee box that was going back across the water that way, which is now the TopTracer range, so there's no holes over there. But I was standing there and I was like, man, this course designer really messed up. Like this should have been a green.
Excuse me.
And the tee box should have been over there. And I said that to the owner, and he was like, huh, you think you can do that? I was like, yeah. I'm big on self-belief. Like, yeah, absolutely, I can do that. I can make that happen. So, you know, long story short, the right people, the right place, the right time, and it just all came together.
Dude, how cool is that?
Yeah, it was badass.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is an awesome story.
Yeah. So
the fact that, I can just follow along. 2000 happened, pandemic. Was real, maybe it wasn't. Who knows? I'm just like kidding. I like to stir the pot with that one. You got into golf.
Yep. Never
really played before. Driving range, TopGolf, whatever. And then you just so happened to have a meeting with some guys like, you can do what? You have this idea? We trust you. Take my money and run with it. It's basically...
It's crazy, but that's the way it went out. That's the way it went down. Like, I'm not making any of that up.
That is so rad.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. And then like I would tell people, like, they'd be like, "What are you doing now?" And like I was always like, at that point I was so done with the grocery business.
Yeah.
You got to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and
yep.
I knew that this wasn't something that I could do. And I also didn't love it anymore. Like I used to love it when I was like 22. I was like, this is great, but I didn't love it anymore. So I wanted out bad, and this just happened one day, and I was like, okay.
Dude, that is so rad.
Yeah.
What are your boys, your friends? What do they think about this?
So everybody that knew me was like, "What are you doing now?" Like I just started posting online. They were like, "What?" And like, to a certain extent, like if you knew me, like you really weren't that surprised because like that kind of shit happens all the time with me. Like things just kind of fall into place and like crazy shit happens to me. So it was never really like that big of a surprise for most people, but like they were still like, "Dude, that's awesome." You know, like that's
rad, dude.
You know, and like it's been a grind.
I'm sure.
I mean, but at the end of the day, like I wouldn't trade it for the world.
No, I mean you had a vision for this place, and somebody trusted you with their money to do it.
Oh yeah.
And then
which is crazy, also because
like
it wasn't like I had this long resume.
No, I mean like you said, you're not a golf pro. You're not any of those type of things whatsoever.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
I mean you have an amazing golf title, which is the golf.
That's my
chief golf
officer.
That's a legit title.
That was my only legitimacy.
But that was awesome.
And I made it up myself. So.
But you had a drive, you had a passion, you had everything already laid out, and you had belief in yourself to say, "Fuck it, Sean Kelly can do this." You want to give me a blank check? Here we go.
Yeah, it wasn't a blank check.
No, but still. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, the fact that if you have a vision and you just got to say, "Hey guys," to the owners, like, "I want to try this." Oh, all right, Sean, you got it.
Yeah.
Just like how earlier about moving Tink in a different spot, and you were like, he wanted to really move it over there. You're like, no, I don't want to ruin the turf. That thing's going to be heavy. It's going to jack it up. You already, don't touch my baby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could have done it over there, but who knows what would work out.
But hold on. That's why you're the chief golf, I'm going to get this right.
Officer.
Chief golf officer. I want to say agent. Yeah. I don't know why I want to say agent.
No, it's chief golf officer.
Dude.
CGO.
So that's how it happened. So you had a meeting with them. They said, let's turn this place around. What was the idea with the turf, though? What was your vision for that?
So I, at first, was a little leery of that.
Yep.
Like I said, I had done my research on it and stuff. And but the owner has a place in Georgia that has, like, I don't know, more turf than you've ever seen in your life. Like, so he has done turf in every property he's ever had. He had a turf guy on speed dial. So that was actually his idea. I can't take any credit for that because he was like, yeah, we're going to do a synthetic. I was like, golfers are going to hate this. But then, like, you know, as the idea started to take shape, I just thought of it as, like, you know, we're just going to be like the pop stroke with a wedge. I mean, like,
I like that.
Let's be honest. Like, if you're a golfer, you're not really going out to a 9-hole golf course thinking, like, oh, you know, I'm going to shoot a low score today.
Yeah.
You know? So we were never going to be that.
Yep.
So we had to carve out our own niche. And the synthetic, like, when we finished it in July, not going to lie to you, I was a little worried because everybody was like, man, like, this is, because they just weren't used to it. It was change.
Yeah, of course.
And so, like, there was, like, the majority of the people who played here were, like, 70 and above, too. So they're not hitting wedge shots with spin. Like, so, like, at first, I thought it was a big mistake, but the more we go on, and the more, I mean, we save money on maintenance. We don't lose our greens.
As a greenskeeper guy, and then with the machines, not even just the machines themselves, they have to be qualified, and then also, too, then you have to deal with the mechanic. But then now, if you have a fungus growing there, no one's going to pay for that. Smart as hell, man.
And you can do, like, you know this, you can do all of the right things all year long and still lose your greens.
Absolutely.
Just by an act of God. You know?
Absolutely.
You know, and it'll just ruin your course, and everybody will be bashing you online, and you're like, well, it wasn't our fault, but, like, nobody takes the time to actually understand that. They just know that, like, I'm not playing there. You know?
Man, you preach it just like a superintendent.
Yeah.
You really do, as a director of agronomy. That's what you're preaching right there. It's because a lot of individuals, a lot of your average golfer does not know a lick about turf. They don't know a lick about grass or any of that type of things. And if they're not educated, they're going to be quick to say, oh, those greens are shit. Why would I go over there to a par? I'm sorry?
You see it on Facebook.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
People are like, oh, I'm never playing there again.
Yeah.
And then they always come back.
Oh, they always do.
Like a year or two.
But they don't realize that.
Yeah.
So that's the one big benefit then but I think what you said at best was that you guys have carved out your own niche. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like the fact that we're just pop stroke with the wedge.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because you
already know you're not trying to sell. For example, I don't want to talk nasty about TopGolf, right? I mean, TopGolf, it is what it is, TopTracer and everything like that. But as a enthusiast golfer, I'm not.
We may lose our.
I know. But I'm saying is, like, I'm not going to go to TopGolf all the time. Like, I'm eager to go there all the time as a golfer.
Well,
but
the truth is, it's too expensive for most people to go to.
That too as well.
You know, so part of our model was to be affordable.
Exactly, and the fact that you have, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's going to something like this that's more. I can see it. You know, at TopGolf, I see the targets, whatever we hit into the thing. But here, and then doing it at night with glow balls and shit.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
So if you come out here on a Friday or Saturday night and you drive around the course, which I do all the time, you'll see everything from, you know, you'll see a couple with a small kid, and the group behind them will be 4 25-year-olds that are drinking beer. And behind that, you'll see, like, some 55-year-old, 2 couples, and, like, it's a place for everybody.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. And
the fact that you're not waiting for pace of play.
Yeah,
you know?
But that was always the goal, is to bring everybody to the game.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, a stuffy country club, or, you know, even if we had gone, like, with, like, a regular model, like, you're not going to get that. The people who haven't ever picked up a club, which, like, you'll stand here and watch people all day long top balls and not make it to that tee right there. But that's what we are, like, you know, and I just tell people, like, hey, just be mindful. I teach them the same things that you talk about, like pace of play. Yeah. You know, be mindful of the people behind you and in front of you. And it all works out. I've never seen anybody throw a club at Zen Woods. Nobody takes it too seriously.
That's awesome, man. No, I love that. I love the fact that you said that you wanted the biggest thing is to bring everybody here, because there's a lot of golf courses. You're bringing a kid out here right now, not going to happen.
Yeah.
Especially if you do it on a Saturday or Sunday. But for here,
we encourage it.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
For sure. This is a spot for you to bring your family. You can come here on a date night. You can come here with your boys and drink beer. It's for everybody.
Oh, that is awesome.
And from everywhere, not just from Citrus County, like all over Florida.
Yeah.
We've had people come from different states.
You mentioned earlier somebody came from Ohio.
The other day.
Wow.
And then we also had a couple from Switzerland who came into Orlando and drove over here because they had saw us on TikTok. And I was like, what? Switzerland? Like, and this is like, you're in Inverness? And they were like, yeah. And then they went around, they played 2 rounds on a Saturday, and it was actually even kind of raining a little bit, and they loved it.
Wow.
And they had the time of their lives.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome,
It was
man.
awesome. And those are the moments where you're like, okay, really, like this, like we did something special here.
Of course.
You know?
No, I can't agree with you more, man, because you don't just have the par 3 course, you have your TopTracer that I want to talk about here in a minute. You have your restaurant. I mean, and then we talked about briefly about what you're going to do with the cart barn area. So, I mean, most definitely I want to talk about that, because that's, especially if you have a bar right here and people make the turn, that's gold.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, especially if there's, like we said, if there's a bottleneck. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that in a second. But I wanted to talk about your TopTracer. What brought you the idea, or what made you guys decide, let's install this in here when you already have that?
When they purchased the property, that was their main goal, was to put a TopTracer in.
Okay.
And so I can't take any credit for that. That was already in the works before I took over.
Tracking.
The part that I influenced was the targets.
Yep.
Because we got a quote on that. Being an entrepreneur, I always had like the Elon Musk mindset of like, let me reverse engineer everything and see if I can do it cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So we built our targets, which would have cost us $100,000 from like a major company, and we built them for like less than 25.
Oh,
for
wow.
all of them.
Wow.
And it's the same look, it's the same feel, it's the same thing. I mean, it's, so that's really like my touch on it.
Yeah.
And then the TopTracer alone, like people just love coming out here and hitting balls. Like it's a game changer. They'll bring people here, and then they are sitting there on the TopTracer. So they look over, they see night golf, and they're like, let me go.
See if there's any tee times available.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
We got tee times. Even if we don't, I'll get you out there.
As long as you guys have 10-minute intervals, not like 5. Don't be stacking them deep.
It depends on what time of day.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, we don't even, like, we could have actually gone without tee times altogether and just went like
You really
pop stroke.
could. Yeah. Okay.
Because, I mean, I don't know, like, the only reason why I did keep the tee times is because people are stuck in their ways. And they're like, hey, there's no tee times online, or, there's no tee times available.
I can get that.
And so they want to, like, book it the same way they do another course.
I can get that.
So there, nobody calls pop stroke for tee times, but we could have done the same thing.
True. No, but I think I like what you did there. Like, keep it more traditional in a way. Something that.
I mean, we still have a full tee sheet and everything.
Yeah.
All the reporting is the same, so it's a golf course.
Yeah.
It's just not like it's a golf experience.
I like that. No, it's a golf experience. It really is. I mean, I don't have to worry about really wearing golf shoes. You know what I mean? Not really.
Say, no shirt, no shoes, no problem.
Bullshit.
I swear, I tell people that all the time.
So like
all the time.
So after I shed 20 pounds and I get some summer, the sun on me, I can come out here with flip flops and a t-shirt and a tank.
Whatever you want,
brother. Let's go.
As long as you got shorts on.
Damn. I thought that was. Yeah, that's good shit, dude. That's fucking awesome. I'll keep you up on that. Oh my god, I can't wait to bring the guys out here.
Yeah. I
really can't, but just to experience that at night, because we try to do that. At the PGA show, we talked about that. That Monday night at the PGA, then of demo day, we're gonna try to go to Orange Lake and do night golf, like a par 3 night.
Yeah.
All booked up. It was slammed. You couldn't get a tee time.
Well, that weekend you couldn't play anywhere.
No, you really couldn't. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
You had to know somebody.
But the thing was, like, we were eager to do it.
Yeah.
At night time, we haven't got a chance.
Have you been to Orange Lake at all?
No. Well, I'm actually going to be going there talking to other guys.
I've played there quite a bit.
Oh, no shit.
That's kind of like how I modeled our lights around.
Oh, awesome.
That's the one that I use it.
I'm talking with a few other guys at the golf course.
It's a really good time there.
Yeah.
And they're like up against it though, because they, I don't know, you go in their property and you can't find it, dude. Like, I don't know. It's like you got to go underneath the highway and then roll around.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to find. Like, I had a tee time one day and I was like calling them like, hey, I can't find you. They're like, go this way. And I still couldn't find it.
Oh, no shit.
And then when I found it, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
They actually have the coolest thing in the world. They have solar-powered, like, Roomba lawnmowers. and they just park themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was sitting there about to hit a greenside chip, and I looked back and I saw this Roomba. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Dude, that is it, man. That is. Well, I was at we talked about it briefly, how I went to the GCAA.
Yeah.
And the one, I can't remember what it was, Firefly or who it was. Dude, they had the lawnmower, like a 4500, a big old fairway mower that had the sensors and shit, but still had the chair and the steering wheel. So if you had to go on there and use it. But to the side there was the control panel. 6 screens, a steering wheel, and all the controls and shit like that. And a operator can operate 6 at the same time.
No shit.
Yeah, they can operate 6 at the same time, and then if they take control of one, they can, or someone can manually go do it. At River Hills...
What's the cost of that, though?
Oh, stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid, because you're not...
Are you ever going to receive ROI?
Well, I think when it comes to that, it's like... So, for example, River Hills. River Hills is down over in Valrico. I talked to the director of agronomy. He has 2 of those running his driving range. So they're just constantly cutting.
On the range, but if you had to do like an 18-hole championship course... I've seen them where they have like the
TPC has a bunch of them.
Units. Well, they got the money for that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is,
they got the budget.
But I mean, if you look at it long term, which I would like to talk about that here in a little bit, it's just like the maintenance, right? So shit, we might as well talk about that now then, real quick. So with your maintenance, I mean, you really just got to worry about your fairways, quote unquote, if there is a fairway.
Yeah, I mean, we blow off the greens every morning, tees.
Yep.
You got to edge it because if you let that Bermuda grow up, which now we don't have to worry about, but in the summertime, that Bermuda will grow right through the artificial.
Oh, so you have Bermuda underneath there?
In the fairways.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yep.
Yeah, you're looking out on the driving range, and that's mostly Bahia.
Yep.
It's a blend of the old grass.
Yep.
But like the Bermuda, and then we sodded around all the greens to have a nice like Bermuda ring.
Okay.
So you can get a good greenside chip.
Awesome.
But for the most part, like, it's minimal.
Yeah. Oh, good.
We have 2.5 maintenance guys. One's part-time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good
and they
shit,
do a
man.
Great job.
Oh, no, that's awesome, man. Yeah, like I said, when we took a drive around earlier, I took some B-roll. I cannot wait to do this at night, man. Yeah. I cannot. I mean, just the golf carts have, you said LEDs and everything, too?
Oh, yeah.
No
Bluetooth,
shit, dude.
Headlights. They even got horns.
You guys, I was about to say, you don't frown upon loud music and...
Nah.
Dude, let's fucking go.
So I'm going to do a glow golf here in probably like May, and I'm going to put a DJ right in the middle of the golf course.
Dude.
Don't tell anybody.
I mean, well, to be honest, I tell a lot of folks, like, this podcast won't come out for at least another 20 to 30 days.
Yeah.
Just because of rotation and everything like that, too. Yep. So by the time, no, that won't happen, but still. That would be awesome, dude.
Yeah. No, I'm going to put it right in the middle of the golf course.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And people can call in for a phone request and shit like that.
Yeah.
That'd be badass.
Oh, yeah, they can scan the QR code.
Hell yeah, kind of like they do at the bars. Yeah. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, we do.
Sean, that's why you're the chief golf officer.
There you go. You got it. Finally.
Bro, it only took me a couple of stick shift. It only took me a couple times. Shit, bro. So you guys have the TopTracer. You have the par 3. It's something I just saw recently because I was oblivious what day it was yesterday. You guys do events.
Yeah.
Like, what are some events that you guys do? Like I said, talk about the one event you guys had last night. Last night would have been April 17th by the time of this recording.
Last night was March 17th.
What did I say, April?
Yeah.
Okay, March 17th.
Yeah, it was St. Patty's.
Yeah, St. Patty's,
we did Patty Fest. It was our first ever.
Awesome.
It went really well. And everybody was out here having a good time. The food was great.
No shit, dude.
Yeah, we actually had a record day in food sales, so that was great.
Yeah, that's a big plus.
And our biggest event is our glow golf.
Okay.
So I pointed out the black lights earlier.
Yep.
So on like Saturday nights, twice a month, I'll turn off the stadium lights and I'll fire up the black lights, and I turn it into like a 9-hole nightclub. So it's shotgun start, food's included, glow balls. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
I'm gonna be wearing. I will wear a white shirt.
We got one coming up on the 28th.
Something's happening on the 20th of March that I can't make it. I don't know why.
Your meet and greet.
Yeah, my meet and greet on the 28th. Well, maybe we just keep on driving up when we're done.
We're going to do one the 11th of April, and then again, we do it twice a month, so just keep an eye.
Awesome. I most definitely.
Yeah.
And something that I'll do at the very end of the podcast is I'll put down all the information for you guys for where people can look up for these dates and such like that.
Absolutely.
But that's also too something, I'll say it to you here too, is, if you have a big event, I'll be more than happy to share it on the event section of our episode. Because each week we do an episode, and on the event section, if you have a flyer for any event or tournament, we mention it on the podcast till the week of the event. So that's something I can easily incorporate. So, hey guys, don't forget, April 11th is the next Glow in the Dark, blah, 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 blah. Your podcast will be there, and we will make that fucking happen, bro.
Have you ever seen it?
I saw some of the videos on Instagram.
With the black lights?
No.
Oh, dude.
Maybe.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Fuck a duck, dude. Get the hell out of here. I will most definitely put it right here on the screen for folks to see. That's going to be happening March 28th and then April 11th.
Yeah.
March 28th I can't, but April 11th I'll double check my planner on April 11th.
We do it twice a month.
That is awesome.
It's a great time. We sell out every single time, so
No
you have to
shit,
call
dude.
in advance and book. But I got a spot for you. Don't worry.
Dude, bro, well, I'll bring my foursome.
Like I told you when I came out here for the first time, it was a dog track. So I was like, how do I get people here now? Because we didn't want to wait until we were done renovating everything to start doing business. So I had to get very creative in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, well, Glow Golf, like I've done Glow Golf a couple times with the flashers. And I was like, well, they can't tell that the greens are shit at night. So I just put a ton of flashers around every green and we turned it into a party.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, and it was a hit from the start.
Wow.
And that's when I knew like we had to do that. And then it kind of evolved over time.
Yep.
Eventually I did some solar lights because I got really tired of being out here till 2 o'clock in the morning cleaning up flashers. So I did solar and I just left them there.
Yeah.
They'd be there the whole time and just they would light up at night.
Oh,
so
dude, that is so sick.
then those started to die off and I was like, all right, so how can I really like make this something special? And I added power to the entire golf course.
Wow.
There's outlets on every single hole so I can plug in black lights and
That's what, like, for example, this is hole number 9, correct?
Yep.
I don't know if we can see it in camera here, possibly a little bit. We can see it right here, folks. If I point right here, that's hole number 9 right here. Those are right there around it,
right
the
in middle of
backlights.
pole right there.
Dude, that's so smart.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that you did that from the get-go, because that people will notice if the greens are shitty. But the fact
They were
that
still bumpy.
I know, but
You
I'm
just
saying is
couldn't
like
see 'em.
you're trying to get up and running. Hey, let's do this, and it's freaking awesome, dude. Oh, I cannot wait to try it.
The way that it evolved over time too was like awesome because the same people who were here in the beginning
Yeah.
still come to this day.
Yeah,
They've seen it
legends.
progress, and it's like
Yeah.
they're like, I can't even believe this.
What did
I'm
they think about when the TopTracer came out?
Well, there was so much anticipation on that because we were waiting on permits for so long and we talked about it for so long.
Oh.
Everybody was like, finally.
Yeah.
You know, but it's everybody's really loving it. So.
Oh, that's good shit. Oh, that's good stuff. So when it comes to events, like we talked about earlier, you had the one thing last night on March 17th, right?
Yeah.
This was
Patty
March
Fest.
night. Yep. Do you guys have any other big events or anything like that planned in the future? Or is it pretty much just those glow in the dark?
We do events every single month. It just depends on which month we're talking about.
All right. But I mean, what I'm saying is like you guys are constantly always doing something every month. That's what I'm getting at.
You
Okay.
keep an eye on the calendar.
Yeah.
Or on our social media because I will bombard it with our events. You'll see everything. We do everything from live music to golf tournaments during the day. We even do TopTracer events, closest to the pin, longest drive.
Okay.
And you know, I just try to make it
of course,
fun
just
as possible
and to bring people in.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually something I wanted to ask you about too. Is like, I saw briefly on Instagram. You guys are doing leagues or anything like that, or memberships? What do you guys do with that?
We do a Glow League on Wednesday nights.
Okay.
Which is kind of like Glow Golf, but it's just more competitive because the shotgun start, 4-man scramble, like people always ask me like, who won? And I'm like, there's no winner. Like it's just for fun, you know?
Yeah.
So like the more that happened, I was like, I need to make like a competitive league out here where people can actually come out and compete. And like the young guys love it. They're like, I need to get out there and try it. So all the locals come out every single Wednesday and they love it.
That's rad, dude.
I'll get out there and play with them too.
That is so rad, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already the fact that, you know, when you're walking around before you even started, how people are recognizing you and you're talking, you're interacting with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
That's what I do every day.
All right. But it's just amazing, though, when you get those people from out of country.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty rad. I mean, somebody that they saw something on TikTok and here they are.
But that's like the you know, like the reward.
Oh, of course. The big one, yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
That's when you know that you're doing something right.
Yeah, exactly.
And that what you're doing is working.
Yeah.
And you're like,
the fact that you left the grocery business, that side of it, because you were done with it and you needed something new. You needed something with passion. And I can tell this is passion.
Oh, yeah.
This is fucking passion, bro.
Yeah, I never leave.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, dude, that is so awesome. Bro, so at your golf course, you had posted something on Instagram about a hole-in-one.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me the story, bro? Tell the story for folks that have not seen on Instagram. Your hole-in-one story, your official, because you said you had 2.
Yeah, the first one we didn't even have any flag sticks in, so it didn't really count. Actually, technically I have 3 because the first time I did glow golf, I went around. We still had par 4s, so I shortened up the hole.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. It was like the senior tees on a par 4 back there, and it was like 110 yards out. So these people who were playing that tee were cheating.
Okay.
I mean, it was blatant.
Yeah.
So I just dropped the ball 110 yards, hit the shot, and it went in. And nobody's around. I'm by myself. It's not a real tee, but it went in the hole, and I was like, oh man, this is what a hole-in-one feels like. I honestly only told like 3 people about it.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to be like, oh dude, I got a hole-in-one.
Yeah.
But second time, we had a meeting on Zoom, and me and one of the owners went out. He's like, let's go play like 3 or 4 holes before this meeting. I was like, all right, cool. So we get to this tee box right here, and it was actually that front pin right there, which is diabolical, by the way. Very hard to hit. And I hit it up there, and it had a little side spin, rolled into the hole, and like I always said, like when I get my first hole-in-one, I'm not gonna react at all. I'm just gonna be like, I do this all the time. And like I looked at it and I was like, man, I think that just went in the hole. And he starts freaking out. He's like, what? A hole-in-one? I was like, yeah, but we don't even have a scorecard. Like, this doesn't count.
Yeah.
So I started the hole-in-one challenge, and I did it on my favorite hole because that hole, how it came to shape, like literally, was like, it was a journey. Like, it was the island green, and you know, we had talked about doing an island green, but it wasn't going to happen. And I was like, no, like I was relentless about it. Like, we got to have it.
Yeah, it looked sharp when we drove past it.
Oh yeah, you got to have an island green. So I have like an emotional attachment to that hole almost. Same thing with hole 2, because that was like my baby. But I went out there and I just started doing a hole-in-one challenge because I wanted to speak to the people, you know? But I didn't want to be that guy on the camera. It's like, hey, welcome back to Zen Woods, you know? So I just was like, hey, day 1 of the hole-in-one challenge. And I just started to try to hype the place up a little bit. And I started getting like this cult following around Citrus County. And I mean, I'd go to like, I went downtown Inverness one time, and somebody's on the streets and they're like, one shot, everybody knows the rules. I was like, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so like even when like I was like, oh, I don't really want to do this, like every single day I was out here doing that hole-in-one challenge. Didn't take a day off. So it was supposed to originally be 101 or 100 days. I was like, all right. So day 100 comes. I wore a suit, went out there. I had a martini glass. I was like, it's day 100 of the hole-in-one challenge. And I clipped in every single shot. And then I hit a shot. It was very hard to hit a shot in the suit, by the way.
I'm sure.
Yeah, oh yeah. I was lucky to make the green. So it goes up there, and I didn't make it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. The next day, we launched our energy drink, Aloha Zen.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Very delicious, by the way.
Yeah, give it a try.
Drinking the Aloha Zen Grape Burst.
So we went out
Delicioso.
there, and I was like, all right, let me just do a quick plug because they were launching this that day. Went out there, and I hit the shot, and it went in the hole, and I had the Aloha Zen all over the tee box and everything, and I was like, I was in shock. I was like, no way, that just went in. Like, what are the odds it goes in on day 101 after it was supposed to be a hole-in-one challenge of 100 days, and now 101, the day we're launching our energy drink, it goes in. I'm like, you couldn't have planned this any better.
That's funny, man.
It was wild.
It was crazy, brother. It was awesome. It was it's the best feeling in the world.
I mean, if you look back at the hole-in-one challenge in the early days, like at the beginning, you know, there was like a maintenance guy holding the camera, and he's a little shaky, and then, you know, it kind of evolved, and I actually got yelled at for that. So because they were supposed to be cutting the grass, and they were holding my camera for me.
Yeah.
So they were like, use a tripod. I'm like, all right, I'll use a tripod. So I happened to be by myself that day, and after I hit the shot and I chugged the Aloha Zen, I went back to the, like, I was just sitting there like kind of like taking it all in. And I was like, man, I hope that drone is on right now, because sometimes I'll forget to hit the button.
Yeah.
Went over and it was still there. I was like, thank goodness, because if I didn't get that on camera, I was going to lose my mind. So I took the next day off because I was celebrating a little bit.
Of course.
It was I had always planned on doing that anyway. If I got the hole-in-one, I was going to take the next day off.
Yeah.
Because I had gone 100 straight days doing this shot day in and
day out. Yeah.
You'll see me in different outfits. You'll see me in, we bought a course called what was it called? The Savannahs in Merritt Island.
Okay.
And we renamed it Space Coast Golf Club. We've since sold it, but when we were launching that course, I put on spacesuits that whole week. So you'll see that. I mean, I did like a bunch of crazy stuff, and it was a good time.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome, brother. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, and that's how like the social media just started to kind of take off. Like everybody just started paying attention.
Yeah.
And seeing like what.
It always takes that one.
Yeah.
It always takes that one.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, like the timing of everything.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy. Like
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, it was like a movie.
You were not meant to make it in a suit in the martini.
No.
You were meant to make it.
I don't think I could if I tried.
Imagine if you did.
It's so hard to get your arms.
Oh, I'm
here.
sure, man.
I mean, it's just.
Oh, I'm sure.
I was like, when I hit the green, I was like, I think I had like 3 extra clubs. I hit like an 8-iron, 110 yards.
No shit. The reach over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was tough.
I know what you mean. I played one time in the cold wearing a jacket and you just can't move. So I can imagine it in a tuxedo.
No, in a suit. Like, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't even fit right.
Oh shit. Dude, that was awesome, man.
Yeah, it was wild.
Do you think you'd get flack from anybody knowing that what this course is and that hole in one? You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't on a traditional golf course. Does that really count?
I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit, bro?
I mean, how many hole in ones you got?
I got one.
No, I mean like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, of course, the hit. Oh, absolutely.
And also, if he thinks he's that good, then come out to Zen Woods and see if you can get a hole in one. Because I guarantee you take 101 shots on that green, you're not getting a hole in one.
Bro.
You know.
Absolutely right, my guy. Shit, dude. Absolutely, you're absolutely right.
And if he wants, whoever the hater is, if you're out there, you come down here. We'll do 101 shots. We'll live stream the whole thing, and we'll see if you got what it takes.
I like that. Ooh, I like that. Talk right to the camera. One thing I wanted to ask you, Sean Kelly, Chief Golf Officer.
There you go.
What do you see for the future for Zen Woods? What future plans do you guys have, or that you can disclose?
We talked about the event center. That's coming soon.
Yeah. We should talk about that. Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about that.
It's going to be like an event center / turn bar because it's right between 9 and 1.
Yep. Which I think. Oh, we can't. It's right behind the sign. But yes, correct. Yep.
So that's coming soon. We'll have that in the next month or two, and that's going to be a big deal because, like, we have a cart girl, but because we're only 30 acres, 9 holes, 2,000 yards. You know, she sees the same people every 5 minutes. Yeah. You know.
Are you good yet?
Yeah.
You good yet?
Hey, it's me again. You know, so, you know, by the time she does 2 laps, like everybody's like, okay, get this girl away from me.
Yeah.
So, we do all you can play here. So people will come out here and play all day, all night. So we end up having people coming off of 9 and then just starting on 1, and they get a little bottlenecked right there.
Yeah.
So if we got a bar right there, I mean, people may forget they're even playing golf, you know? So.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. They can even just pull off and just stay there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. No, it's perfect because, again, the fact that you're turning right here, that little bottleneck right there, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and, like, that's, like, the only thing, like, on the horizon right now. But we continue to innovate all the time.
Yeah, man.
I mean, every time somebody comes here, they see something new. We just remodeled the whole entire restaurant. We call it the Tap In Tavern now. That's coming soon. So,
awesome.
You know, we got a whole new menu. We got the TopTracer. I mean, every week you come to Zen Woods, there's something new. Every time you come back, especially if you go like a month without coming back, you come back, you're like, what? When did this get here?
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And like the events, like the Glow Golf, like, you know, it is what it is right now. But like I said, we've evolved from where we were.
I know.
And we're going to continue to push the envelope again. Dude. Because nobody's doing that. So like, that's our like claim to fame, really.
The fact that you have 2 of those a month and they're practically sold out every time.
Every time.
That's
I mean, the only time we didn't sell out was when there was 20-degree weather in February.
Oh, yeah.
And 20 diehards still showed up.
Dude,
you couldn't put a club in my hand that day.
No, hell no.
I set up 4 holes, and I was shaking. I was so cold. And I'm from New York. Like, I was like, dude, these people are nuts. And I told them, since they came out, like, usually it's 9 holes, but there was only 20 people, so I was like, dude, play until you can't feel your hands. And there were some people who played, like, 3 9s. I was like, okay, guys, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
We got to go.
Oh, shit. They were playing till 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it was getting colder as the night went on.
No, you're done. No, you guys are done.
They were nuts. But
wow.
That's the kind of following we got here.
That's awesome, man. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so excited I'm anxious to get the guys out here.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Airbnb, too. I didn't mention that, but we got that coming soon.
That's awesome.
It's right at the end of the street, right on our maintenance road. And you'll be able to stay there. You can play courses in the area and then play Zen Woods at night.
Dude, that's awesome.
Or just stay here the whole time.
Yeah.
You get a golf cart, you come on down, hang out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're creating a whole experience, you know.
That is awesome.
Not just like, hey, let's go play golf. It's like, hey, let's go to Zen Woods.
You can
12
literally,
hours.
I was just about to say that, bro. You can stay here all day.
For sure, and you won't break the bank either because it's $20 for 9 holes, $30 all you can play.
Is that including the cart?
Yeah.
Everything's including the cart.
Yeah.
No extra cart fee like at other golf courses.
Yeah, we got rid of that.
Yeah.
We're not traditional. So.
That's awesome, man. You know what you guys should do?
Oh, here comes your boys.
What you should do is open up get a cart with a foursome cart.
I just saw one the other day at an expo.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, get a
scramble
foursome
cart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, how sick with that? Dude, come on, bro.
What's
up, gentlemen? You do another 9?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go. How was it, gentlemen?
It was awesome. It was really cool.
Awesome, man. Good shit.
Really cool.
How'd you shoot, though?
Terrible. I didn't answer that question.
Just blame it on the wind.
That's right. Well, shit, Sean, that's all I got, man. I mean, do you have any rebuttals or anything that you want to mention on the
I just
podcast?
appreciate you coming out, my guy.
Bro, absolutely, dude. I mean, again, it's amazing how these conversations go, and they go so well. We're pushed over an hour, just like that.
Love it.
And this is just talking.
Yeah.
We haven't even done anything yet, bro.
We talked for an hour before.
I know, bro,
turned the
right?
camera on.
Dude. So I want to thank you again, Sean, for coming out here, brother. I really do appreciate your hospitality. I really cannot wait to bring up my guys out here and enjoy it at night.
Love it.
I'm going to go in there and check out the place, folks, and everything like that. If you guys are ever in the area or you need a reason to get out of Tampa, this is an amazing little spot. I cannot wait to share it. I will make sure I put down all you guys' information down here. You guys can go to your website. Is what? ZenWoods?
ZenWoodsGolfClub.com.
Okay,
And if
I'll
you
put it right here.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you'll see
Okay.
us. Just type in Zen Woods.
I'll make sure I put down all that
only
information. Yeah, and then like I said before, whenever you guys have an event on the 20th or 11th or whatever, just send them to me or whatever. I might see it. I'll just post it on here for you guys. For
sure.
I'll make sure I'll mention it. So yeah, folks, you guys need to come out here and check it out. I know I'm already having a great time. I've already been here for 3 hours, and I haven't even swung a club yet, and we're having a kick-ass time. What the hell, dude? No, this is good shit. This is what I wanted. So yeah, bro. Thanks again. I greatly appreciate you.
Love it.
Thank you guys for listening and watching, subscribing, everything like that. You guys have a good one. Don't be shy. Come say hi. That's it, brother. Dude.
Awesome.
Dude.
You're friendly, unabashed cup cutter. I slice through the turf.